This video will show you how to set up the routing of calls based on the originating number they are coming from. To do this, you'll need to initially set up an origin list in the portal. You can learn how to do this by watching the Create an Origin List video. So let's get started. Click Routing at the top and then select Routing Plans from the left menu. Then what you need to do is select the routing plan that you want to work on. If you haven't already set up a routing plan, I'd recommend watching the Create and Activate an Interactive Call Plan video. So we're going to select Routing Plan 5, and once we're in the call plan screen, what we'll need to do is right click on the icon and replace it with the origin icon. So we'll do that. We'll then need to click on the icon to open the properties box here at the bottom left. In the properties box, we need to first go to the settings tab, and then we need to click here on the drop down next to settings for exit. In this instance, you'll see that there are 18 different exits you can set up for the originate icon. Each exit would refer to a different originating list. For example, 1 might be for calls from the Hull area code, and 2 you might want to set up for mobiles. As we haven't set up any yet, we're going to choose the first one, so we're going to go with number 1. If the portal has some predefined origin lists set up already, you'd find them in here, but in this instance we've already set one up in the portal, so we're going to select user defined origin lists. Then what we need to do is click on the plus arrow and select from the list. In this case we've got this one here, which is Hull, so I'm going to use that one. And next what we need to do is go to the exits tab. So we'll click on the exits tab, and what we have to do now is select the exit we're working with. Because we chose number 1 in the settings for exit here, in the exit tab we need to work with number 1 too. So in order to do that, just click on it, and then we need to label that exit. So we'll keep this simple and call it Hull. Once you've done that, click on the apply button, and then if we go back to our icons, we'll see that the icon flow has changed. So now in the origin icon, anything that comes from a Hull number goes down here, and anything else from any other numbers go down here. So what we need to do now is give any of the numbers calling from the Hull area code somewhere to route to. So we need to give them a destination. So in order to do that, right click on the icon, and in the insert section select the destination icon, and then click on the destination icon, go down to the properties section. In the mode tab under destination, select external phone number, and then we'll go to the settings tab, and in here we'll add in a number. So we're going to route the calls that come from the Hull area to our office in Hull. So 01482 334455. So an example is any calls coming from Hull, we would route them to a local number in Hull. So we'll do that and then apply, and then we need to work out what we want to do with the rest of the calls. So what we'll do is we'll right click on that, once again insert a destination icon, click there and repeat the same process we did for the Hull numbers. So you'll see that you now have one call flow with 2 separate destinations. The numbers that call in from Hull with a Hull area code will hit this destination, and all the other numbers that aren't calling from a Hull area code will be sent to this destination. You can see that under both destination icons it's given the option to set up what to do if there is no answer. You can set this option up in the Exits tab of the destination box. There are a number of options you can select. To turn any of them off, click the button on the left and apply. So we'll do that with the no answer for that one. Click off and then apply. And if we do it with the other one, off and then apply, we'll see that those options are no longer available as icons under the destination icon. Once you've completed your call flow, click on the Save button at the top to apply it. So that's it. That's how you make sure calls are routed based on their originating numbers.